You guys, I just had something happen to me that was sort of annoying. I am so sorry. I am so sorry. Do you ever have someone tell you to do them a favor? Like to go get them something from the store. And you're like, okay, no problem. I'll go ahead and do that. So you go, you take the time, you get in line, you get their order, bring it back to them, give it to them. 10 minutes later, they're like, wait, what is this that you got me? What happened? I thought there was a donut in here because she had asked me if she wanted literally just a gift card and a croissant for this one lady because they were celebrating something or something like that. I don't know. So they just got her that. I was like, okay, well, no problem. She said the lady was older. She's an elderly lady. So I'm thinking, okay, yeah, I'll just go to the Dunkin' Donuts that's nearby. And I thought to myself, like, oh, we should get her a donut. But then I remembered, I was like, well, she's an older lady, so she can't have sugars. It's probably bad for her, and she's not going to be happy that they gave her something that she can't even eat because it has a lot of sugar, right? So I went, took the time, went to the Dunkin' Donuts, and got the croissant, the gift card, came back, gave it to her. Everything was fine. Got a text message saying, when she opened the bag, it was so embarrassing because she was expecting a donut and the croissant was cold. I'm like, okay, well, I was like, okay, whatever, that's not a problem. But then she starts telling me, okay, you need to bring a box of coffee. You need to bring a dozen donuts. I'm like, okay, so we went from giving something to one person to giving something to like a lot more people, which is not a problem. But like, if that was your plan from the beginning, instead of me having to do double ride, you could have just told me that from the beginning. Hey, just bring coffee and a mixture of donuts instead of me having to have gone for something that wasn't even something they wanted in the first place. So that's just what I'm getting a little bit agitated about. I'm a little bit mad because, like, I had to drive twice, and then when I came back, I had to carry everything, and then I come back and I put the donuts and the coffee on the table. First off, I walk in and it's literally just like 3 students and a teacher. I'm like, okay, so we could have gotten half a dozen, but yeah, because each one would have got 2, 4. Yeah, each one would have gotten at least one. I don't know. I just feel like it's kind of like, why did I get a dozen? Right? Why don't we just get half a dozen? They're elderly ladies. They're not supposed to eat sugar, and they weren't even that many. Like, I'm just spending money for no reason. Which, I don't mind that. I just mind the whole how, like, why didn't you just tell me the first time, right? Like what you wanted, and then first of all, you didn't even need to get that many. That's the problem in America. Like, people are just eating so much, and we just eat a lot of sugar. I don't know. Maybe I'm just like putting my own opinion in there too. Yeah. But so yeah, I walk in there, bring the donuts, the coffee. I said it. First of all, it's just to me carrying everything. I had to park the car in front of the entrance, so I'm already like kind of nervous, like, because I'm not even in a parking space. I parked right at the entrance of the building where other people pick up and drop off people. That's where I parked. So I did that because I was carrying the coffee box and the sugars and creamers and the cups, the bag that contained all that, as well as the the donuts, the donut box, the dozen box of donuts. Yeah, there you go. So I'm over here like pressing the handicap button so the doors can open. I walk in the classroom. The person who asked me for a favor to do this, she told me, you should have given it to her. Give it to her and tell her I'm like, I'm not even from this classroom. I don't know her. I don't know why. Like, what? So I had to come up with something because, it's an elderly lady. I'm not gonna just say, like, I don't know, I have nothing to say to her. No. I came up with something. I did. But, like, how? I'm not about to, like, I didn't say hi to her when I entered because I'm carrying so much stuff. I'm dying. No one is helping me. Like, how do you expect me to be like, oh, here you go, the dozen boxes of donuts when like they're heavy. Like I'm wanting to put it, I'm wanting to set them down. I just had to get that out of my chest. Because if you want to ask for a favor, try to do it right the first time. Okay, try to say it right the first time. How do you go from one croissant and a gift card to a box of coffee and a dozen donuts? How? Those are two different orders, different necessities. Alright, I'm gonna start talking because I'm here in a parking space. I'm not gonna leave because I know they're about to finish. So I'm not gonna leave. I'm already here. Yeah, that's it.